Welcome, Libra, to the Temple of Consciousness. My name is Ava. I'm welcoming you into your June 2024 Tarot Astrology forecast. This will be a reading relevant to you if your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign is Libra. I have a Scorpio, Libra, cuspy rising sign, and I fortunately can identify with both Scorpio and Libra rising. I often choose the best one, the reading that I find most agreeable, I suppose. And you can do the same, but I would recommend you looking at all three aspects: your rising, your sun, and your moon signs. So, the astrological aspect that is influencing this month is Jupiter changing signs into Gemini, which happens on May 25th. So it's just happening as we enter into June. So when a major planet, a slow-moving planet, Jupiter moves in a year. It stays in one sign for a year. So when it changes, it is an event, a felt event. And Gemini, since it's moving into Gemini, it's moving into your 9th house. The 9th house, well, this is the house of the intellect, the house of education, learning, philosophy, higher learning, spiritual, religious exploration. It's about travel, broadening your physical horizons, becoming more culturally adept, open to different ideas, broadening your mind and your physical boundaries as well. So it indicates travel and intellectual agility. All of that is the area of your chart that's being stimulated by Jupiter. Jupiter is the planet symbolizing growth, abundance, luck, expansion, and you're already intellectually curious. You need high intellectual stimulus, just as a Libra, which is why Libras, even if they're not readers per se, they like games, chess, cards, anything that occupies them intellectually, so they don't get bored. So board games are also their favorites, but reading, in politics, in religion, in science, in all kinds of fields are very stimulating to a Libra. So that is where, and this is being enlivened, not only for the month of June, which you'll feel it most intensely in the month of June, but for the entire year coming until next May or so. So If you want to learn something, you want to travel, you want to expand your cultural horizons, this would be the month, perhaps even the entire year in which you can accomplish goals in that realm. All right, that said, now I'm going to shuffle the cards and start your tarot reading. While I'm shuffling is when I point you towards my website, grandcentralhealing.com, where you can purchase a reading from me, a private and personal reading. If this more general reading is not sufficient to help you with your particular concern. And it's a wonderful way to support what I'm doing here for free. And you can make a private donation of any amount from that site as well. So go to grandcentralhealing.com, and if you would be kind enough to help support, I would really appreciate it. And please like, subscribe, and share as well, so to let people know that I'm back to the channel. Let's cut the cards and start your tarot forecast. We have the Knight. Let me pull this over a little bit so you can see it. The Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is known as the Lord of the Wind. The Lord of the Wind. And you're an air sign. The wind also represents who you are. And the wind is a very beautiful symbol for the mind, for thoughts which blow through the mind and affect the mind, but don't stay. They literally blow through. So, what this indicates is that you're going into a time of swift action, impetuosity, impetuous behavior, and having to outsmart your opponent intellectually. There's a certain amount of aggression that you see here. This is the fastest moving Knight. So changes come rapidly. But he has his face to the wind. He's willing to take on any challenge, anything that opposes him. The wind pushing against him doesn't slow him down. You're willing now to take risks, to take chances, to fight the battle for your ideas, to fight for your opinion. And maybe there's a lot going on mentally. Maybe you're perusing many ideas and impulsively choosing a few or one or two and pursuing them doggedly with determination and a great deal of enthusiasm and energy. That is the overall energy or mood of the month of June, keeping in line with now Jupiter moving into your 9th house. And we have another Swords card. We have more air. And being air, of course, this is extremely good, extremely compatible for you. This is the 6 of Swords. And they often call this science, because you pursue your data, your information with punctiliousness. I love that word. Very minute details. You dot the I's, cross the T's. You make sure that you're paying attention to the smaller minutiae of the situation. The image, on the other hand, tells a story of a family being ferried away to a better place, leaving behind troubled waters. You see the water behind the boat that's carrying or ferrying this family away from a turbulent, more agitated situation. So there was more stress, more tension, more troubles and problems associated with that, with the waves, with the turbulence of the water. But straight ahead, all's clear, and the weather changes. The outside conditions change for the better. The family is still carrying some of the weight of what has already happened. But so June is a crossroads. You cross over that line where the past then is left behind, and new optimism is the feeling of the card, and you have to utilize your analytical mind in order to overcome the past situation. So, again, intellectual agility saves the day. And look at here, now, in the position of the unexpected, we have the 9 of Pentacles. This is, some of you will be surprised to receive wealth, compensation for a job well done. This is reward for your labor and the enjoyment of what your labor has created. And remember, if we put this into the category of the 9th house, here we have a woman standing in a lush garden, that she's sort of a woman of leisure. And you may be given a gift having to do with your home, having to do with travel, having to do with education, having to do with being supported financially. This is earned reward. So whatever you are given or granted is actually the appropriate reward for what you have given out. So what you have contributed, in other words. Now, there's a bit of a feeling of, I did it myself here, as opposed to any kind of teamwork. The reward that you're getting is from something that you've contributed through your own individuality. But if we could just see it for the beauty of the card, this is enjoying your home, your estate, and your the luxuries that you can afford makes your life so much more pleasant this June. So maybe you're renovating. Maybe you're taking your money and experiencing an entirely different culture. But where you are, you're going to find very beautiful, pleasant, and relaxing. So, how lovely is that for you, Libra? Let's see how it ends. Well, your home is your castle, that's for sure now. You see, here we have a castle in the background. We have the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands create a sort of a structure, like a gate, with a wreath over it. You're being welcomed in to a home, to a country, to a culture, to a place where friendly, like-minded people are giving you the kind of artistic support, inspirational support that you need to become successful at creating a very solid foundation. Four is it's a square, defines a square, which defines a cube. This is about solidity. At the end of the month, you have a solid foothold in the world of art, learning, and business. So you're creating a very reliable foundation for future development and future building of your wealth. So that is your June 2024. So thank you very much for coming to the reading, and thank you for whatever support you're able to give. I will be extraordinarily appreciative of your help. And if you could like, subscribe, and share, that will help out too. And whatever messages you can share with me about your experiences during the month, I'm always fascinated. So thank you, and I'll see you next month, Libra. All my love, and namaste.